Taxation is theft!
Sons of Freedom March!
Yay!
A little chilly, but we showed up and the guillotine is waiting for us on the other side of the bridge. If we want to all kind of get up to the front here, we're going to start marching, and when we get up there, the guillotine will join us and be with us for the rest of the march till we get to the courthouse, where we'll have some speakers that will talk about the issues of the day, which is our self-ownership, the non-aggression principle, and jury nullification, the things that we can actually do to stop the tyranny and these overreach of laws that are encroaching on our freedoms here in America. All right, everybody, let's get to the march. Woo! Let's put it out!
Legalize pineapple pizza.
A bunch of people here to legalize pineapple pizza.
Coming down, Satan!
This is awesome. Yes, we did it.
Looking for the guy with the vehicle.
I'll get whoever wrote that prompt.
Look at that blade.
I'm not getting out there.
Y'all ready to go deliver this to the courthouse?
I'm not going.
We had the blade specially made from a metal shop in town. It is functional and we're ready to bring it over there and drop it off.
Wait, you can show us how it works. What? Can you show us how it works? Yeah, you put your head on it and then pop your head on.
Why are we here today?
The Sons of Freedom March, Dallas, Texas. Self-owned, Nap strong. This is about owning yourself and throwing off the chains of those that are claiming authority over your own body by saying what you can and can't do with your body, what you can put in it, what you're going to do with it.
7 years ago, the Declaration of Independence was one of the most powerful documents ever created in the history of Earth and humans. It told a powerful entity where its place was going to be rather than asking for permission for freedom. That was a good start. The Declaration of Individual Independence takes the liberty that started with God Kings and then went to republics and then on down the chain to what we have now, representative democracy. And it moves it on down the chain all the way to where it actually belongs, to the individual person. It allows a person to declare their independence from all non-consensual forms of government control. That's the short version.
We are here to say we've had enough of this shit. Amen. Right? We're here to say we're actually peaceful. You know, I mean, most of us here were raised on that premise of don't start shit. You know, my mom will tell me, don't start fights. But if somebody starts something, you finish it. There you go. Right? So we are peaceful people, inherently good, peaceful people, and we're here to say, you know, we've had enough.
The plea deal. We end the plea deal. We stop what's going on here. The drug war. Can you imagine if we had the wherewithal that they did during alcohol prohibition, where the people said no more. These are bad laws. We're not going to convict. 60% of the cases ended up in acquittals, hung juries. There's a case, a guy named George Bevins. George got busted with a bottle of booze. The jurors, he decided to take his case to trial. The jurors said, you know what, let's make sure that this evidence is truly alcohol. So they cracked it and they passed it around the table, and by the time it got to the end, all the booze was gone. They didn't have a case anymore because there was no evidence. I'm going to tell you something. If I'm in there and there's a pot case, I'm going to smoke it. I'm going to ask the bailiff for a pipe, a bong, some papers, whatever. And if they don't let me try it, not guilty.
What you see at the federal level may be the absolute worst, where they actually falsely will tell the jurors that they will actually say, you know, they'll turn to the jurors and say, if you find that the prosecution proved its case beyond a reasonable doubt, you must find the defendant guilty. And they emphasize one word in that sentence. Guess what word? Must. They falsely tell the jury that they are required to convict. And by the way, they also frequently have a jury instruction in there somewhere that says, remember, you took an oath to obey my instructions. This is what the judge will tell to the jury. Remember your oath. And they will suggest to that. That's very suggestive when a juror hears that. Jurors don't know.
Now, whenever people get pulled over for, you know, getting caught with the wrong salad in their pocket, what is that saying? You didn't do anything wrong, you just got caught with the wrong salad. Now, that tells you that you're not necessarily breaking the law in that sense. You're not hurting anybody. They're telling you what you can or cannot do with your own damn body. Right? Who the hell are you to tell me what I can or cannot do? Now, I'm Mexican, but I don't partake. I don't inject marijuana. That's inconsequential. You should be able to do whatever the hell you want as long as you don't hurt me or anybody else. Right? That's self-ownership. That's what we're here to do, and to remind that we are the ones with the power. You are the ones with the power. Thank you.
They were writing about taxes, a tax increase, and the tax increase was canceled. The government actually gave them, I don't know, it was a small victory, okay? They gave them a 6-month mini break from their little tax increase, But the important thing is that for the first time I've seen in a long time, a group of people got together, demanded more liberty and less tyranny, and got a little tiny piece of it. And so, in that regard only, and probably in no other regard, because a lot of the Yellow Vest marches in France are very socialistic. They're asking for a lot of other bad things besides a slightly smaller gas tax. But in that regard, in the regard of standing against government, demanding freedom, and getting a little bit of it, I think we're standing here today with our yellow vests on, and we're denoting the difference with the Sons of Freedom label, which stands for self-ownership, non-aggression principle. What is it?
Strong.
No, oh, NAP Strong? Okay. Which stands for self-ownership, NAP Strong. Should know that. Got it on my vest. And we also got a guillotine, because who doesn't want to build a guillotine?
Why do you hate roads? Answer me, man. It's a genuine question. Why do you hate roads? But why do you hate roads, though?
It's so flat, man.
There's too many of them and they're always broke.
They're always what?
They're always tore up and there's too damn many of them.
We're out here to show that we should own ourselves and that the government shouldn't claim authority over our bodies or any actions that we do that are peaceful and nonviolent towards other people. I'm also out here too because this courthouse, we've done a lot of jury nullification activism at different courthouses. This one specifically, we tried to do it, well, I wasn't there the day that this happened, but some of my friends were trying to do some jury nullification activism out here and they got threatened with arrest. We showed up with a number of people and tried to do it again another day, and they still didn't want us here, so it seemed appropriate to show up with the guillotine.